I suppose I can go ahead and kick the mic live.
It's not hurting anything, that's for sure.
Probably not.
Hello, audience. Whomsoever you may be today.
So far, it's more on fire. And Bio's probably lurking. You know how we do.
I mean, Gil claims Gil lurks, too. For whatever that's worth.
Gil's also perpetually late. See, everyone knows it. Everyone knows how perma-late Gil is.
I mean, also, our chat at this point is kind of just conditioned to agree with us on most things.
I mean, no, it's
Except
true.
for when the two of us disagree, in which case they take sides.
Gil is always late to his own streams. He's not even just other people's. He's late to his own stuff. It's fine. I mean, he's also been known to like pretend other people are there when they're not, which is there's this one time that he did like a Clubhouse 51 like thing and tried to make everyone believe that I was there.
What's Clubhouse 51?
Clubhouse 51?
Uh-huh.
It's that.
You mean Pokemon?
That.
Oh, you and I have done some minor stuff with that before, right?
Yeah, we had Hanafuda on in there at one point. So he had like a video of it. He was like, "Oh man, look, I did Clubhouse 51. The audio didn't capture. Isn't that the weirdest thing?"
So.
Oh, we finally did do it on stream, like on his stream on Monday last week, and then I like summarily destroyed him. Basically, I think he won like. We played like 8 or 9 rounds. I think he won 2. Like overall.
Bio. Jerk.
It's the 51st century in the Clubhouse series, obviously. Yeah.
Which one was Mickey Mouse's? That was the best Clubhouse. Also agree. So you guys obviously couldn't see it because Inu and I don't face cam for anything ever. But when I went to ask what that game was, the reason he stopped talking was I raised my hand. You can tell I work in a school because when I want to interrupt someone with a question, I just raise my hand and wave it till people acknowledge I'm trying to speak.
You know, as you do.
I also do this weird thing, and this is an honest to goodness cell phone. Even if I'm on my cell phone doing just like a regular phone call, when I say goodbye to people, I wave because I literally can't say goodbye when I'm on the phone or in video chat or anything like that without stuttering unless I wave. I need to wave or I stutter.
That's a really weird model of cell phone. I can't believe you said it was a cell phone. Hey, Zed. So, apparently, we had done all of our monastery stuff except for some supports. Save you from the suffering of today. I'm not sure that's possible.
What's work and why is it torture?
Work is a thing that you go to make money in order to do...
No shit, Sherlock, I meant for them.
Well, work is defined the same way for everybody. It's a thing you go to make money in order to, like, fund your lifestyle and habits and hobbies and such. And, you know, what makes it torture is the fact that it takes away time from you doing the things that you are making the money to spend the money on.
Got into an argument with a drunk guy for like 30 minutes. Oh, well, that's pointless. Why argue with the drunk? They're not going to remember anyway.
I don't know, Zed. I've seen some.
Had to get home through torrential rain. Ooh.
I've seen some of Cindered Shadows, and it doesn't seem that bad.
Bio says you'll notice that there wasn't much this week. That's because literally half of last session was just us screwing with Hubert. And then after that was done, we basically only did generic missions for a bit.
I mean, you know, it's how you do. Oh, you still managed to pull 3 out of it somehow, so that's impressive. Let's go ahead and get that rolling here. And number 3 is there. Okey-doke. That is all 3 of those grabbed. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Though, is that I've seen some of the maps, and they didn't look that bad. It might be that I was also watching somebody who knew what they were doing. So I mean that I suppose could have something to do with it, probably, but the worst map in any game. I don't know, that seems kind of unlikely. Listen, Genealogy of Holy War has maps that take, like, legitimately 3 hours to finish. Because they're that big.
Wow.
This was a SNES game. Like, these maps are fucking huge. So, you know, there's that. Mostly the game is going, nah, it's just fuck you. That sounds about right. Good chance to lose a character on turn 1 by simple random chance because enemies keep critting. Well, I mean, like, that's just dealing with crits, man. Like, crits are gonna do that. It cannot possibly be as bad as Lunatic Plus chapters 1 through 4 on Awakening, okay? That is the most torturous experience I've ever had in a game, ever. Because it's just pure RNG of, does Frederick manage to live through this fight or not? And if he does, cool, and if he doesn't, congratulations, you're starting over again for the millionth time. And once you get to chapter 4, it's fine because you get access to DLC grinding and then the game is a cakewalk again. But, like, yeah, chapters 1 through 4 on Lunatic Plus on Awakening are absolute hell. Let's see. Something about Command Seals 3 and 4 were particularly bad, and the rest of the Command Seals were fine. Just fuck that. I'm not sure what game you're talking about, but I assume CS is Command Seals, because that's what it stands for in Grand Order. Anywho, the Maymays. Let me introduce y'all to a thing that I don't often go out of my way to, like, get Bio to do stuff. But I actually asked Bio for a thing the other day. I mean, it was something he already had, but, like...
Raises eyebrow curiously.
Welcome to the meme classroom.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're gonna be doing the memes from here now instead of from the game. Because, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I want this file later. I want this image.
Not to worry. We got the Teacher of the Year. We got the good old Go Sabres. We got the got the lance in the background.
The only issue I have with the lance is there's no way Ingrid would have voluntarily given it to us, and I think our Violet and Ingrid have reached an understanding at this point.
I mean, here's the thing, though. It's always there.
I know.
In every meme that involves the classroom, it's always there.
I know.
True.
I just to me, I don't actually believe it's properly in the classroom anymore because no way Ingrid lets that thing out of her sight for longer than like half a second.
So yeah, I did see that, like that Cindered Shadow. I heard somebody mention that Cindered Shadows is like an actual proper Fire Emblem experience because you're kind of forced into permadeath due to the fact that if anybody dies, it's basically game over, which is hilarious. Ingrid only has it during missions specifically, since that's the only time Violet lets her actually hold the thing. Yeah.
Okay, for that one in particular, I suppose that makes sense, but...
Yeah. So, hold on, before we get going with the memes here, let me just kind of pop myself into existence for a second. So, yo, what up? I did a thing, in addition to the other stuff. MBD. It's actually been in the works for a while. There were 2 separate times before that I kind of had a plan to maybe pull it out, but when I was doing the birthday stuff, it wasn't done yet. And then when we did the thing,
love you guys in chat.
When we did the anniversary stream, right? Like it also wasn't done yet, and then that was also crimes, or it was also broken. That stream was just scuff incarnate, right? So, yeah. MBD. So we're just gonna go ahead and shuffle on over to the side here and grab the memes. What's up first here?
Oh, Dylan, you don't need to do that.
Dumb professor. I just wanted to help, and now I'm stuck cleaning up all the litter in the Empire, or all the litter the Empire troops left here, because if we had you helping out, Hubert would get taken out way too fast, child. It's not fair. Lysithia, is that you? Why are you picking up litter over here by yourself? Oh, hi, Dedu. The professor said that I should go clean this place up, since my spells are too strong for me to help with Hubert. That certainly was rather rude of her. Yeah, I've been trying to not dwell on it, but it's kinda hard not to when I'm out here by myself. Well, I am presently without much to do myself, so would it be alright if I were to lend a hand? You'd do that? Are you sure? Of course. I've never been one to let a friend struggle like this on their own. Aw, hugs. Well, thanks so much, Dedu. You're the best. So I've been told. Now, where should we begin? Well, first I have to give you a trash bag and one of these litter skewer things. The trash bag is appreciated, but there is no need to give me the skewer. I can simply use one of the rusted lances I'm carrying. Huh? Why do you have a rusted lance on you? Ah, my apologies. I never explained I was in the area to begin with, or why I was in the area to begin with. You see, the professor actually gave me my own set of tasks to complete while the others are dealing with Hubert as well. The first of these tasks was to pick up all the weapons the enemy forces have dropped around the area so they don't go to waste. Hence, the rusted lances. Oh, well, I guess we can just work on that while we pick up the litter, right? Indeed. Alright, then time for us to... What was that? What are you referring to? That guy. Was there someone bouncing off of your armor just now? Oh, right. How rude of me. In addition to picking up the weapons scattered around the fortress, I am also to distract any remaining enemy forces and lead them away from the others. Blink, 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 blink. Your readings make me constantly think I fucked up with typos. No, I just can't read.
So the next thing Lysithia says, and what Enu's not reading, is that sounds really dangerous. Are you sure it's okay for you to help me out with the litter while you're also dealing with that as well?
Well, I am positive that to most such a task would seem extremely dangerous. But if I am to speak for my own experience, thus far I have barely even noticed they're there. In fact, before you had brought it up, I had simply forgotten they were following me to begin with, as I've been too preoccupied with collecting discarded weaponry. Come on, man, you already had your turn. Let me get in there already. Hey, just a few more swings, alright? I feel like I could make some real progress at this rate. Back of the line, buddy. I swapped out after my one swing, so this is fair. Oh, to do. Alright. And they say it's a medal-worthy public service, and then up we've got, they say we never taught our students anything. Oh, dear sweet lord.
Oh, jeez. This is a lot of text on this one.
It's a lot of text on that one. I'm actually just going to open that one up in file so I can kind of see it more.
I mean, I can read most of it on my tablet.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine on there. The problem is, of course, that, you know, don't worry about it. It's fine. I just open it up this way, and then it's all good.
Yeah, except then everybody else can't see it if you're not moving it on the stream.
Oh, I will be. Just kind of got to keep an eye on where it cuts off on the stream, that's all. Or does it cut off on the stream?
We can't even see the full second frame.
Oh, God. Okay, gotcha. Alright, asshole. We've been chewing through your reinforcements for hours now. And you're just about out of those huge potions. How long are you going to keep trying to put this off? That depends. How long are you going to keep pestering me until you finally get bored and leave the fortress to us? Hey, if the world was fair, I'd have been done with you months ago, back when I broke all of your bones. But because of your bullshit vampire healing, I'm stuck dealing with you again, because you just refuse to die. You think I'm a vampire? God, you really are stupid enough to believe that, aren't you? Well, you at least look the part. So can you really blame someone for thinking you are one? Besides, it's not because of vampire powers, then how the fuck are you even here after what I did to you? As if I'd reveal the Empire's secrets to you of all people. But you know what I can show you? My right click would stop pretending to be my left click. Would help. Even more reinforcements! Like, not that I really care, but does Edelgard know that you're wasting her soldiers like this? Lady Edelgard gave me an abundance of troops precisely to avoid another incident, such as what happened during my previous assignment. So if most of the soldiers she gave me happen to die, I'm sure she would accept their loss so long as I make it back unscathed. Now, if you still insist on continuing this farce, then I'll just have to keep calling it... Oh, I've had it with this!
Scroll down.
Yep, gonna. Whoa there, Dimitri, what's got you so pissed off? Well, if it isn't the crazed animal of a prince who now claims himself to be king, what brings you to intrude here, beast? I think you know damn well, Hubert. How can you stand to just use your own soldiers as meat shields like this? Do you have any idea how many horses we've had to kill today because of you? What a foolish question. Do you honestly expect anyone to have been counting them all? Who in their right mind would... 24? What?
Bio, please tell me you didn't actually go back and count.
I guarantee you he went back and counted. 24. That is the amount of horses we've had to kill today because of your cowardice, 2 of which I was forced to kill myself. Not to mention the soldiers riding them who threw away their lives for such a needless reason. So you know how to do basic math. Good for you.
So while you're moving things and reading, let me give you an update from Bio as per the chat. Bio says, ended up going real hard on dialogue on this one to get across just how much of a bastard Hubert is. I'm not sorry, now perish. As far as writing goes, I actually got all the scripts mostly done by Monday, which I didn't even realize until Gil's Tuesday stream started. There is one exception to this, however, and that's with a particular detail you might have picked up on here. See, because I'm insane, I thought, you know what would be a good joke? If Dimitri actually counted how many horses were killed in that fort. At which point, I had to go back and watch the 2 hours we spent in the fort just to count how many horses were killed, and at that point, I'd counted how many Dimitri specifically killed himself.
So what if those soldiers and their mounts died in order to protect me? As long as I'm able to live through the mission to continue assisting Lady Edelgard, then in their deaths they have already done more to aid with the Empire's victory than they have in their entire lives. Professor, hand me that baloney. Now! Alright, I guess. Why? You suddenly feeling hungry or something? No. Now what? Do you plan to take a lunch break in the middle of the battle? Things like this are why you lot are going to lose this war, because unlike Lady Edelgard... Yeah! You have never been able to take things serious. Fuck! Oh, impressive. Shit, my nose, I think it's broken. Shut the hell up already, Hubert! I've had enough out of you, you miserable bastard! Now either get the fuck out of my sight or I will personally make sure you are repaid in full for what you made us do here today. I sense that maybe I should retreat so that I can ready my report now. Wow, Dimitri. Nice. Probably should have figured you had such a good throwing arm with the way you keep chucking your lances at people. It's nothing, Professor. The way he was so callously treating the lives of his own troops just... Anyways, now that Hubert is retreating, hopefully we won't have to kill those innocent horses any... Dark spikes! Huh? Professor, guess what? I ran into Dedu earlier while I was picking up the litter just like you asked. And with his help, I was able to clean everything up in time to still make it back to help take care of the rest of Hubert's forces. 26. Huh, sure I'm glad I was back here instead of being in the splash zone up there.
Bio, just... Your dedication to these memes is ridiculous.
Bio, you're insane is what you are. I love you, but you're insane, my guy. And last up, I prefer to think of it as assisted partying. Ugh. Now that's something that doesn't happen very often. I must have really run myself down with all the dodging I did in Aryan Road the other day. Guess I'd better finish getting this equipment stored away so I can turn in early for the night. Oh, were you actually yawning just now, Dimitri? Oh, hello, Professor. Didn't hear you come in. And why do you sound so shocked? Yawning is a completely normal thing for a person to do. Yeah, for people that aren't you, maybe. Ever since we met up again a few months back, I don't think I've seen you sleep once. Which would probably explain those bags you had under your eyes for a while, now that I think about it. Right. I admit that sleep wasn't really something I did much for the 5 years you were gone, but after recent events, I've finally been able to do so comfortably again. Yeah, that's all well and good, but right now, I don't really care how tired you are. I need you to come with me to something important that just came up. Something important? I guess my bed will have to wait for the time being. What is it that's come up, Professor? Has Claude's situation with the Empire gotten worse while we were dealing with Aryan Road? Huh? Oh, what made you think I'd care enough to keep track of that? No, I'm dragging you along with me because the others decided to throw a victory party now that we've gotten back. A victory party? As fun as that sounds, festivities like that aren't really my thing, Professor. At least, not anymore. Well, I say victory party, but from what I can tell, since things here finally settled back down again recently, they're mainly using it as an excuse to celebrate you finally snapping out of the crazy you've been stuck in. I'm pretty sure they all even chipped in to buy you a new set of armor to use in combat. It's incredibly flattering that others would go through that much trouble just for me, but I'm afraid I must still decline. I really am quite tired, so I should be getting some rest. There's a lot of reports I'll need to catch up on tomorrow, after all. So I'm not gonna be able to change your mind then? I don't believe so, Professor. Well, I tried. If you aren't going to come along willingly, then I guess I'll have to move on to Plan B and just steal you instead. Steal me? What, you mean as in you're going to kidnap me? Just to get me to attend a party? Now, you must be joking, right? Don't you think that sounds a bit drastic, even for you? Nope. Wait, what? Alright, Flame, do the thing! Very well then, Professor. Rescue! Hold on, I thought you said Flame was only allowed to use that spell during mission. Ah! So, how'd it go? Ingrid and Dedu were able to successfully apprehend Dimitri once he landed outside of the room, and are now bringing him to the festivities as we speak, Professor. Alright then, good work, Flame. Looks like it's mission accomplished. Does that mean that you shall uphold your promise, Professor? Yep, you used rescue to drag Dimitri to the party like I asked, so now you get free reign to use it as much as you want around the school until lights out tomorrow. Hooray! I cannot wait to inform Annette about this. She will be most thrilled to hear this news.
Yep, Annette will be nothing but pleased.
Poor Annette. Rescue! Oh, Flame and her rescue addiction. So, anyway.
I just like the notion that Arviolet was like, yeah, sure, Flame, you can fuck with Annie. I just want Dimitri at this party.
This one you might think I was actually able to just use Dimitri's dead inside tired sprites again, but you'd be wrong. Across the board, all of Dimitri's tired sprites have way less readable facial expressions on them compared to his normal ones. So instead, I had to go in and cut out the tired eye bags from all of those sprites, so you could go ahead and put them under the eyes of his normal expression sprites instead. Jeez, Christmas. It's too much effort, Bio. Too much.
Oh, is he trying to defend going back to figure out how many horses
No,
there
no,
were?
he was just talking about the other changes. Also, I'll say that it feels kind of empty to go through those without any background music playing. Oh, wow, yeah, I guess I didn't realize the background music would be cut off, huh? I'll have to figure that out for next time. It's a weird consequence of it being on a different scene, right?
Oh, see, I didn't even realize they didn't have audio because I can still hear the game.
Yeah. I wonder if it's possible to just, like, add the audio in here? I don't see a way to, like, add... Oh, can I... Ah! Okay, I think there is a way. It's just kind of bizarre. Unless... No, I literally don't think it'll let me load it. I think I would have to do something kind of dumb to make it work. Where, like, I probably need to go into the video capture, grab that. This is gonna cause problems, but bear with me for a sec. Bring that in, and then... Oh, but if I hide it, then it takes away the audio. So I need to bring it in, but then move it so that it's under everything else. So what's happening now is if I take away the classroom, the game is just running under it. Wouldn't defend myself for going back to count the horses. I even said myself that I was insane for doing that. But what I will say, however, is that when I originally joked about the horse count last week, the original estimate I had at the time was about 24, and I was right. Yeah, well, good on you for that. Okay, so that's how I have to make that happen. Is I literally have to have the game running in the background in order for that to work. Boy, that's weird. It's weird and bizarre. Anywho. We've got skits to do. Nope, that's not the menu button. They had one job, right? They moved from 3 houses to 3 hopes. All they had to do was leave the hecking menu button alone. But they felt the need to move the menu button to a different button. So if anybody's wondering why I keep accidentally zooming in this game, it's because that's the menu button in 3 hopes.
It's gonna be really so I don't know. Did the two of us ever discuss whether or not we're gonna do Cindered Shadows after we finish the main storyline?
I'm not planning to.
I didn't think that was part of the plan. Violet's zooming in with her specialized TM.
True story? Alright, Dimitri, Marianne. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Marianne?
Oh, right. Autoplay's not on.
Yes?
You could just put autoplay on.
May I sit?
It doesn't work as well for streaming.
There isn't another open spot.
You may.
I'm sorry. I should have eaten in my quarters. I know you asked me to stay away from you.
Okay, I thought it's because it was Marianne. I just assumed this was the church, like the chapel. I'm like, why did you come to the chapel to eat? What is wrong with you, Dimitri?
I do love that the assumption is just that Marianne's always in the church.
Where else does she go?
She doesn't.
No, it's fine.
I looked up and saw the dining tables in the background. I'm like, oh, it is the dining hall. And Dimitri, there's like tons of empty tables there, my dude. Like, tons of empty tables. Not being able to see that Marianne was sitting there when the scene first started, Dimitri looked like he was about 9 feet tall. Oh yeah, she does also hang out around the stables.
About the other day, when you said you didn't regret risking your own life.
To be fair though, the windows in this dining hall do kind of look a bit churchy as well.
They do.
I apologize for whatever foolish thing I said to upset you, truly. But may I ask what happened?
It's just... there is only misfortune for anyone who comes near me.
Misfortune?
The whole place is basically just I mean, that's fair. It is basically a huge church.
I'm afraid so. Especially those with complete disregard for their own safety.
Ah, so I didn't offend you. You're trying to tell me I should be more concerned for my own safety. Well, I suppose I could improve in that regard. As for you causing misfortune, I think that's far from the truth. In fact, I find you to be a lucky charm of sorts.
Me? Lucky? I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that at all. My entire life up until this point has been nothing but a string of unfortunate events.
But misfortune finds us all. Perhaps those around you have suffered or even perished. But look at you. You're still here, alive and well.
The garden and the fish pond as well? Maybe. No, you don't hate me. You were just telling me I'm a moron for always trying to get myself killed. I've heard that a lot lately, so I can't blame you.
That's...
It doesn't feel good, does it? To be the one left behind? You feel guilt for not dying along with the others.
How did you know?
You and I are the same. Maybe you should fear being cursed with misfortune for coming near me. A smile and a laugh. Coming from you, that's a rarity. This must be my lucky day.
I just find the idea amusing. It's strange to think that someone like you could have anything in common with me.
Is it so terrible a thought?
No, it's not that. It actually makes me happy. As though there's finally someone who understands how I truly feel.
I mean, you're not quite the same though. Marianne doesn't have super strength.
No. Oh, she doesn't.
Support is literally same trauma. Same trauma. Yeah, I suppose.
Well, that's why I like Marianne and Dimitri so much as a pair, though, is they actually complement each other well and kind of help heal each other's hurts.
How would you know what that guilt feels like, Dimitri? Have you never met me before? That's kind of my whole thing. Multiple times over at this point. Yeah. Alright, child and cereal.
I did it!
What did you did?
Okay, so next up is...
What's this letter all about? Doesn't appear to have a sender written anywhere. This handwriting is so sloppy. Wow. Dear Lysithia, I read the book you gave me. This must be from Cyril. He's learning so quickly.
Holy shit, boy taught himself how to write.
I really do love their support. It's so cute. Hashtag
It was
ship the
hard,
children.
And it got more easy, more I tried it, and it was fun and I learned new stuff. That's the spirit. Thanks you for helping me to read and to write.
I don't think she taught you how to write, dude. I think that was just you working it out by yourself. My God.
Is it sad that I'm actually a little upset it's not Tiankru?
Tiankru.
You are so welcome. Some things are hard to say and easy to write. I know just what you mean. I want to read more and learn writing better. You're already doing so well with this. I can see how hard you're working.
Lysithia, you're talking to a sheet of paper.
I am glad you are my friend. It makes me happy.
What? Hold on.
Oh,
Aw.
Bappy.
Bappy. It makes me bappy.
Bio if Bappy isn't in next week's memes, I'm gonna be real upset.
Child really is a better teacher than us. Surprising no one.
Hey, Lysithia. Last night I finished reading the book you lent me. I wanted to tell you right away, but it was late, so I tried to write a letter. Lysithia?
She just spins around and suddenly is
And
in,
she's just, like,
so
sobbing.
no, she's just in suddenly angry child mode again. Like, it's spelled with an H, you incompetent moron.
No, don't you spoil this sweet moment, you asshole.
It would absolutely be the way this would go with Shez.
Yes, but Cyril is
Cyril,
Chez.
you sweet little...
Did I do something wrong? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Some feelings can't be verbalized or put into writing. Just... Look, it's just that...
I'm sorry. I really don't know what you're trying to say.
What I'm trying to say is... I'm Bappy too.
Bappy?
He's so cute.
Cyril's like, wait, what? What is Bappy?
Let's keep studying and spending time together, okay?
Oh, I get you now. That sounds great, Lysithia.
Oh.
We've already established Lysithia is a much more understanding teacher than any of the people who try to teach her anything. Except Shez didn't, like, actually try to teach her anything. Shez was just trying to, like, hang out, and Lysithia kept getting mad for
Every
no
time.
reason.
Literally, even their A support was
Like-
just like Cynthia being pissed.
Like, for anyone that's seen the Amanda Show, you know that, like, you know that, like, what's that supposed to mean?
Yep.
Skit, that. It was that.
He's not wrong.
Lysithia and Cyril have attained A+.
That's so sad. There's no more supports between the children.
No, but we do get Sedith and Flane.
Time for Flane to just be upset at it the whole time. I'm calling it now.
Time
It's
for
just
Flane to just be a savage again and destroy
Yep.
Sedith's mental state.
Brother!
Oh, we're off to a great start.
Flame, is something the matter?
I thought I made it clear that I do not want you meddling in the affairs of me and my friends.
I am not quite sure what you are referring to, but I promise you I would never try to stand in your way.
Uh-huh.
It has come to my attention that you have been running about asking people what they think of me. Asking everyone.
Well, of course I have. It took me quite some time. But for you, it was well worth the effort.
Missing the point, Sedith.
Flane once again going to call out her dad for not getting back into the dating scene again like she did during that meal last time.
I was able to confirm that you are getting along well with everyone. It was very reassuring.
I cannot emphasize enough how embarrassed I was when I found out. And you have caused such a stir for those whom you questioned. Why, one person even said he feared for his life when you cornered him in the dining hall.
The dining hall. Ah, I know the fellow you are referring to. Yes, I've seen the way he looks at you.
Oh, poor Ignatz.
Oh. Or
I recognized
Lindhart.
in an instant that he had impure feelings for you. As your brother, I took
Definitely
it upon myself to
Ignatz.
test his
Yep.
resolve.
Linhart just wants to study her crest. He might look like a mini Sedith, but he's definitely a mini Hanuman.
Yes.
Like, I was able to confirm you are getting along well with everyone. Well, at least you are now that Ferdinand is dead.
I merely asked him if he was prepared to lay his life on the line for my beloved sister.
He is nothing more than a friend. Kindly keep out of my social business in the future.
I am happy to see that you are making friends, but you should weigh your options more carefully.
Boy, this is a stark contrast to, like, her conversations with people in Three Hopes, where she's like, if you were a man, my brother would punish you most severely for hanging out with me. Like, here she's just like, fuck you, Dad, I want to do what I want.
Who I befriend is absolutely none of your business. Do you know what they call people like you? Overprotective meddlers. I am no longer a child. Are you incapable of trusting me, even a little?
Of course I trust you, but as an elder brother, I have a certain responsibility.
As an elder brother, in severe air quotes.
Right. Even Flame's like,
Obviously.
Oh, never mind it. If you'll excuse me.
And Flame's sending Ignatz directly into the friend zone. Well, that was a happy support.
I mean, I get the feeling most of their supports, because I don't fully remember all of them. I get the feeling most of their supports are just her being pissed with Sedith.
That was about as productive as the Shez Lysithia supports in Three Hopes.
This wasn't quite that bad.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that might be true, Zed, but I'm sure that's just because he wanted to know what would happen to her crest when children were involved. Like, Linhardt is literally just obsessed with crests. That's it.
Not inaccurate.
He's obsessed with crests and not doing anything that doesn't involve crests.
He's very lazy.
How do I end free time again? There it is. Alright, instruction time. Alright, who's up? I mean, we start with the mages. We always start with the mages. Gotta keep them moving along. Pushing that there black magic.
Thank you, Professor.
Danny, we gotta keep pushing that white magic on you. Okay. Oh, great. I thought for a minute you were gonna go full Ingrid tryhard there, Annie, and then you didn't.
No, the full Ingrid tryhard is not necessarily reserved exclusively for Ingrid, but is very much Ingrid's staple.
Everything went pretty well today.
A plus? Oh, Agnia's arrow.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
Ah. I mean, alright. Yeah, I did pay attention to that bio, but thank you. I was looking at it, I'm like, I feel like there's something I'm supposed to remember from last week that I'm forgetting. Okay. Plane.
No. All thanks to your help.
Alright, 2 more. Can probably... I mean, if we go all in on Lance, we might be able to push him to his S.
That honestly would probably be what I'd do. Like, his authority's decently high.
Well, we don't even have any battalions that need more than an A.
That's
at the
true.
moment, so...
That
And he's pretty gambit-proof as is. Like, he's not fully gambit-proof, but
Now, to do...
still has issues with getting gambited.
Yeah, but he's also not progressing Axe from his training.
Well, he's also not progressing authority from his training.
Yeah, but...
But I do see where you're coming from on that.
no.
Alright, sweet. And what about group tasks? Is still you two doing horsey stuff? Yes. Alright, begin! What an uneventful week. Like, actually nothing happened.
Here's the result, Professor.
Well, Linhart got up to an A. There's Lysithia's S in reason. Jameer got up to an
There
A
must
in
be
Lance's.
more to this.
Oh, cool. Linhart can Excaliblast things now.
Perseverance is the key.
Dark magic range +1. Oh, God.
Technique never betrays.
Right. Alright, seminar time. And child. I guess either child or mercy, usually, right?
Yeah, it's usually child, I think, that we go with most of the time, but mercy gets a better spread of people, I think.
It's the exact same spread of people. Literally the same people, just with mercy studying or child studying.
Actually, no, we only get Flame if Lysithia is the instructor. Mercy gets Anna
Anna.
instead.
Gross. Alright, let's go, Lysithia. Getting to do Axe Crit +10 definitely feels like a good priority, since it would be funny. Yeah, exactly. As a reminder for when we go to equip Lysithia with her increased dark magic range, Ingrid also has her Lance Crit +10. Yeah, we gotta take a look at like skills on pretty much everybody, really, just to, you know.
Yeah, a
double
lot of
back.
people have been unlocking new skills.
Okay, for one thing, we don't need to be carrying around these stat drugs. I just see if there's stuff I can clear out of people's inventories, that, like those gold bars that Annie doesn't need to be carrying, or that rusted bow that she doesn't need to be carrying, or that advanced seal and gold bars that Mercy's carrying. And I guess that vulnerary because she's holding an elixir. training bow that Flame doesn't need. I should pretty much take care of that. Alright. Abilities is the menu I want, right? Yes. Anything for Byleth that's better to swap in than what she has? I don't think so. No. I think everything she's got at this point is better than what we could be giving her.
At least until she picks up some other stuff from mastering more of her magic.
It's like Faith and Faith is just there to give us more avoid with white magic, and white magic avoid is there to give us more avoid with white magic. So that's just there to make her tankier with Nosferatu. Dimitri. Swordbreaker is fine, Lance Prowess is fine, defense, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure there's much here that's... I mean, there's Aegis, I guess, but... like... bow and magic damage... halved. I mean, he basically doesn't take bow damage anyways.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like a bit of a moot slot to me. Felix doesn't matter to do. Strength, axe prowess, weight -5, battalion wrath, lance breaker. I mean, armored blow gives him an extra 6 defense if he initiates, which is something, I guess, but I mean, Pavis is kind of pointless because he already doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
Like, I think everything that's here is pretty good already, you know?
Yeah, I think he's pretty solid for now.
Ash, I mean, close counter is necessary in case something walks up to him.
Yep.
Bow prowess is necessary. Hit plus 20 is necessary. Bow crit plus 10 is necessary. And bow fair is more damage when using a bow, which is a straight damage upgrade over strength plus
Yes.
2. Except insofar as that it might make him not able to double when he would otherwise be able to double.
But honestly, doubling comes down more to speed than strength anyway.
Well, it depends on your weapon, because if your weapon is higher weight than your strength is able to support.
But Ash has a decent strength score. I don't think he actually needs the strength plus 2.
Oh, I definitely think Bowfair is the way to... Wait. It doesn't stack, though, does it? That's not going to stack with existing Bowfair. That's the thing. Like, right now, it doesn't help. If we can get him into Bow Knight, it might matter. But here, where he already has it from his class, I don't think it makes a difference. It's not going to stack. White magic range plus 1, faith, reason, fiendish blow, magic plus 2. Pretty much everything I really want for her as well. Ingrid. Defense, lance prowess, darting blow, which is extra attack speed if she initiates. Swordbreaker, alert stance. Yeah, I mean, she has Lance crit.
I mean, Lance crit
I'm
might be
gonna
better than
argue.
defense plus
Yeah,
2.
I was about to make that argument because we kind of rely on her not getting hit in the first
Yeah,
place.
we rely on her evasion more than anything else with her.
I mean, defense plus 2 is definitely better than everything else on there prior to this, but like, now that we have more crit, let's just take more crit.
Yeah.
Bernie. Bow crit, bow prowess, close counter, hit, strength.
Is there anything that's better than strength? Not that I'm seeing at the
Not
moment.
really. Yeah, not really. Dorothea, White Magic Avoid, Fiendish Blow, Faith, Sword of White Magic plus 2. Is there anything better than Magic plus 2 is really the question here.
Axebreaker could be interesting.
I'm using the dance ability, I mean, Axebreaker's okay, but like, the Magic plus 2 does impact the damage of both her spells and the Viscum. Lysithea, Reason, Faith, Authority, Sword. You don't need Sword Prowess, strictly speaking. Although, no, having Faith on there is good if we need to use, like, what's the word?
Warp. Or,
No,
healing.
like Seraphim or Nosferatu or something.
I mean... Yes, but... Well, we don't really have her use her Gambit much. Do we really need Authority level 4?
Oh, that's fair.
And if she's in range to get Gambited, we've done something wrong.
You know what might be really interesting to get, and we don't have it, unfortunately. For Bernadetta, would be like Defiant Strength or Defiant Speed or something. So we could knock her health down to proc her, like, personal, and also make her faster, or do more damage or something.
That's an interesting...
It's not here,
No.
so it doesn't really matter at the moment, but something to think about, maybe. Flame, Fiendish Blow, yes. Faith, yes. Reason, yes. Authority. Seal Magic, if unit damages foe during combat, foe suffers magic -6. I mean... I feel like the range is probably better, but then we're also not really using the gambits all that much. And when we do use them, we're not using them for damage, we're using them for, you know, utility.
Yeah.
So, like, I think we just swap out Authority for White Magic Range +1.
Yeah.
And I think that's everybody. Okay, sweet. So Scythia's now at what? Dark Magic Range +3?
Thereabouts.
I think? Does that reflect over here at all? It doesn't.
What I am curious about is it does say dark magic, not black magic. So we'll have to see
She doesn't have black magic. She has dark magic. Black magic is what Annie has.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
So we don't care.
I get those backwards all the time.
Yeah, her not having black magic range +1 is fine. We don't care. By the way, when I was like playing around in Three Hopes earlier, I accidentally taught Annie Dark Spikes. I didn't mean to, it just kind of happened. Child gets dark magic range because the other would be entirely worthless for her. Everyone else gets black magic. Yeah, it's like Child is this weird exception where like they had to make an exception to how the class works for her. They literally had to tack on black magic like uses ×2 to Grimoire specifically for her.
Yep.
I mean, eventually it matters for like Happy as well in the DLC, but and maybe Constance as well. I can't remember, but like
Base
game, which was when it was already done. Like they had to make that change for Lysithea and only Lysithea. Fucking weird. All right, mission time. Let's go. Saving Deirdre. Time for us to go in to help Claude and definitely not just walk into a trap. Yeah, exactly.
Having allowed the Imperial army to invade, the Alliance army makes their last stand at the center of House Regan territory in Deirdre. The Kingdom army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
Good talk.
The citizens of Deirdre have all been evacuated and are now at sea.
Thank you, Alliance soldier.
Are you sure about this? If Deirdre were to fall, those ships don't have enough resources for...
Claude, how did you manage to get a worse outfit than when you were in school?
Deirdre won't fall.
Yeah, his
Have some faith in
time
me, will
skip
ya?
outfit's pretty dumb in this one.
Oh, yes, sir.
Our line of defense
Oh,
has been broken.
and there's just Judith
The
hanging out in the
Imperial
background.
army will be here any moment.
How you doing, Judith?
Understood. You two join up with the troops in the city.
Yes, sir.
Judith, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's been years since I last battled in the city streets.
Don't go messing up because your vision is weakened with age. Take the defensive for now.
Yeah, I get it. You hang in there too, boy. Your wounds from Gronder Field haven't fully healed yet, have they?
No, but it's not like I can sit this one out. I have to make my daring escape after all. Yeah, for the last time, stop calling me boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance.
Yeah, but the leader of the Alliance is more or less just a figurehead. Like,
Well, especially in
you don't
this
have
version of
any
continuity.
actual power unless the, round table grants it to you.
Understood, leader man. I wonder if our little ray
I
of
do
hope
love
will
Judith,
show up.
though.
We fought on opposite sides at Gronder, didn't we?
They'll come. You can count on it. If anyone can bring
They
it back,
owe me for
it's Teach.
killing what's
Teach
his
will
name.
talk, and
Raphael.
he'll listen. But more than anything, I've seen their skill and their abilities. I believe in them.
Claude, reinforcements are coming from the west. Their
Hey, it's
banner
Allie
is that of the
Lance.
kingdom.
What did I tell you? They're here, and just in time.
It appears the Imperial army has already marched into Deirdre and engaged the Alliance. It seems the Imperial advance has been stalled by guerrilla skirmishes. The Alliance forces are holding out, but they won't last much longer.
That must be Judith of House Daphne, who joined up with Claude's troops. To think Judith, a true hero, would find herself backed into a corner like this.
It is not so. The Alliance has only drawn the enemy so deeply into the city to allow us to attack them from behind. Brilliant.
So it's a pincer then. That sounds
so.
like Claude.
Doesn't it though?
He put his soldiers into position purely on the belief that we'd come. I can't believe Claude would risk everything on that belief. He has placed all of his hopes on us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations.
Claude loves
Professor.
risky gambits.
Here we go. Let's move.
Kingdom Army rushes to their aid.
Thank
Just
you
ignore
so
that part
much.
where they spent like a week dealing with that random fortress.
Thank you.
There was nothing random about it. It was Aryan Road.
Thank you.
Aryan Road, which is pronounced exactly how you would think it would be pronounced by looking at the spelling of it. Just like Deirdre, which is also definitely spelled, though, or pronounced the way you would think it would be when it's spelled. And, you know, I mean, most of the names in this place, actually, like, it's true for so many of them.
Murden's more or less spelled the way you'd think it would be.
Yeah, I suppose, but, like, look at Dimitri's, like, personal spear. Which is not pronounced Aryan Blar. There's not like a random sneeze in the middle of it. You know, or like... Alright, how many people we bring?
11! Ingrid doesn't have to be on the bench.
Ingrid does not have to be on the bench. Ingrid gets to come.
Cyril is no longer stapled to Lysithia. Who are we stapling Cyril to?
Hold on, I gotta staple Marianne to Dimitri,
still.
and I gotta staple set
Set
it
it
to
to
Flame.
Flame.
Alright, child, who are we stapling you to? Child number 2.
Alright, breakfast. Who do you get to be friends with?
Ash, maybe? And they're already at a B.
Or maybe we try and have him suck up to... Oh, we don't take Seneth. That's a fair point. I was going to say
I
maybe
guess
we
Ash
don't.
is the answer to that question.
Yeah.
Hey Ash, teach this kid some archery, would you? Oh, whoops. Super stupid of him to do, given how we usually act. If it wasn't for literally everyone else shouting at us, Pilot would have just ignored these losers entirely. Alright.
Welcome!
Mix up the battalions. Go to the blacksmith and see what we got there. Violet is good. Dimitri's like okay for the time being.
Yeah, Dimitri's fine.
Annie's okay. Killer Bow's doing a bit on the not so great side for Bernie, but other than that, she's fine. Ash's bows are all doing pretty well. Dude's Killer Axe is a bit on the banged up side, but it's okay. We want that to get a little bit lower so we can upgrade it into a Killer Axe Plus for him.
That's true. Flane's golden.
Flane is super good. Ingrid is...
We should
Lewin is
we
not
should probably
doing
try and repair Lewin.
great.
We've got the materials for it.
But she's also got the killer lance and the spear. She'll be okay for now. Okay, yeah, we're good enough.
Come back soon.
Alright, let's get a look at the actual map here. No, sorry, the maps, not the units. Okay, so we've got a magic bow and axe of Zoltan and Aurora shield over there.
Zed, I mean,
wait, an Aurora. Oh. Oh,
is
really?
that the one that?
That's the anti-flyer shield.
Hello, new item for.
Yeah. Hello, thing that's going to be stapled to Ingrid immediately upon its acquisition.
Yep. Moreover, can we get Ingrid to be the one to kill that person?
That would be ideal, but, you know, we'll see. So these three die, like, instantly. And then I'm assuming we're going to have just respawning reinforcements over here. Because fuck you, that's why. What's going on up in Deirdre? Got a baloney user up there. We've got Judith.
Who we presumably have to keep from dying. But practical use of rescue if we send Flame that way.
Flame, your job this map is just to keep Judith from doing anything. Just use her and Lysithea to keep putting Judith, like, farther and farther towards the back of the map. Just get out of here, Judith! Oh, Arendelle.
Well, well, well. Look who it is.
Isn't Lord Arendelle himself. Alright, let's see. Commander nullifies instant death effects, status effects, and increase effects, or movement effects, and greatly makes. Greatly
reduces damage from enemy gambits.
Yeah. Kanto, because he's on a horse. Black and Dark Tome Fair. Pavis. Cavalry effect, no. Rally Dex. I'm pretty sure he's never going to use that. Defiant Mag. Oh, well, that's scary. And Defense +2. Yes, hello, I have 31 defense as a mage. That's not how that works, my guy. We got some archery boys up there. We got...
I mean, to be fair, in accordance with the lore...
We got Hilda over here.
I really do love her model in her post-time skip model in this game.
And we've got Alliance Soldier, and there's Claude hanging out up there.
And, you know, Claude would have more people, but, you know, it seems like most of his class is gone for some reason.
Why does it look like he's on a horse?
He's not. He's on a dragon.
Yeah, I know. But it kind of, from back here, it looks like a horse. And I know it can't be, because Pegasi are bastards. Okay, so there's no...
Bio.
There's no boxes to steal.
But Bio comments, a physically tanky mage, truly one of Dedue's worst nightmares.
Okay, well... Let's go! Defeat the enemy commander. All we have to do is beat up Arendelle?
The leader of the Alliance has managed to escape to the harbor, has he? Those rats resist in vain.
Your Excellency, there's an army closing in on us from outside. The banners are those of House Blathid.
Yeah, like Blathid. You know, it's not bladed. It's blathed. What is naming in this game? I swear. Like, was somebody drunk when they named all this stuff?
I'm pretty sure they were just typing.
I
So
see. That
on
idiot failed, it
Wednesday,
seems.
when the Beach Hobo and I
Hurry up and
did
kill the leader of the
our
Alliance.
our
With him
weekly
gone,
video game
Deirdre
session,
will fall.
my Steam wouldn't load, so we couldn't do golf with friends like we usually do.
I will not
So
let
I
Claude die.
launched
Let's hurry to
Tiny
his
Tina's
rescue.
Wonderlands
Hey, you're
for
late. Hurry up and
for
help.
us through Epic, because that's how I have it.
Gross.
And we created a new character that we named one letter at a time, with each of us just randomly selecting a letter until we were content with the name. And we ended up with like the most ridiculous, I don't even remember what it was, but also we used the character creator to make something. It wasn't quite Miami Strip Hawk levels bad, but it wasn't that much better.
Baloney, silver bow.
Bio, I will not let Claude die, as opposed to the last time we saw him where I demanded you murder him on sight for no actual reason.
We must not let Claude fall. Didn't you try to get me to kill him last time? Shut up, Professor!
We can unmark the archers once we've,
We can unmark the archers once we've, that's
once
true.
we've gotten that shield.
I agree. I'm gonna need you to, like, chill for a sec.
Although that is gonna unequip the, what is it, evasion ring we have on Ingrid?
She's got a prayer ring?
Oh, she's got the prayer ring for healing?
Yeah.
Well, when she's got the Spear of Assault equipped anyway, it's irrelevant. Because the Spear of Assault heals.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, but they stack.
Do they? I didn't think they did.
Bernie,
do this
can
for
you
all of
do
us.
something, please? Up to those guys, really? Can you do something over here? Oh, you can hit that guy. Literally just that guy. Okay. Well, do me a solid then, and like... I mean, if you want to crit that guy, that'd be super cool. No?
Or have
Do you
your
wanna
crest trigger?
your crest
No.
and then crit? No?
Thanks, Burn.
Thanks, Burn.
I'd be honored.
I should know better. Ooh.
2 chances to crit.
2 chances to crit. If he crits there, he kills. If he crits there, he kills.
If he crits the
And
guy
if he crits that guy even
once,
once,
he kills.
And also makes it much safer for to do. Thank you, Ash.
It's my duty.
So steadfast.
Oh, there's a reason we love you, Ash.
Let's make this quick.
I am prepared.
Lysithia's range with her spells is almost as far as her range with the Viscum
not.
at this point,
Yeah, her
though.
range with the Viscum is 9. Her range on her spells is 6. She has 50% more range on the Viscum. Hey, Dedu, just go ahead and equip that there killer axe for me, bud. And just wall up.
I think Lysithia can hit the guy ahead of Dedu from a spot behind Dedu with actual magic.
And he can delete
What's
that
next?
man with extreme prejudice. You know what Arendelle didn't have? His fucking Edelgard's bullshit omni-distance counter skill.
Well,
More fighting.
Alright, Dorothea, can you hit something? Oh, You can delete that man and steal that magic bow. Or you could have a 10% chance to kill that guy. Now let's delete the
Imperial Army Supply Corps.
For a second, I thought we were attacking Gilbert.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Excuse me. Crit? No. I was fully expecting an unnecessary crit right there. Magic bow. Lysithea. Lysithea could murder that Pegasus Knight. She could do that thing. She can also mission that man. By which I mean miasma. I don't know why I always read it as mission, but I always do.
It's done.
Lysithea, your range is just chef's kiss good.
Onward.
Flame could Viscum something.
Don't think she can get quite close enough to rescue yet. Also, Judith isn't currently in danger.
Well, I was just trying to see if she was in range of anyone, because I don't want her stealing our experience. Like, if she was going to be able to steal experience, I was going to yeet her. But I don't need to yeet her this turn. That's what I was checking, was whether or not I needed to yeet her.
I mean, it might not hurt to do, though, just to get her out of the way.
Yeah, but then she'll be in danger. Probably. Because knowing this game, it's going to pull her to that square north of Lysithea. Or, Flame. So I'm just going to delete that man.
Child's play.
Is this a route or a defeat enemy
It's
commander?
just kill Arundel. Yeah, I checked that when we started, and yeah, it's kill Arundel.
What's my strategy?
Ah, we can get in range of something.
Bio's mad. Wait, so that bow just deals magic damage like Annie's hammer does? Why the hell doesn't Mercy's special bow do that then if they already had other normal bows that do that as is?
Because they didn't want Mercy to have nice things. I mean, it's probably because Mercy's magic stat is busted high, and they're just like, no, she would be too good at archery if we gave her that.
I must lead them well.
Who's not gone? Ingrid and Dimitri.
You know, if you move Ingrid... Well, I don't think Ingrid can move far enough over the water to be untouchable by any... She can't even get over the water. I was going to say, though, if you put Ingrid over the water, you could bait the Pegasus into attacking specifically Ingrid.
Yeah, I can do that anyway by putting her right there. Because only the Peg Knight can get there.
Do we want to put the Killer Lance on her to give her her best chance?
I sure
to crit?
do. This is what I was doing already. Got our nice evade. We've got, you know, support for proximity bonus. Alright, come at me.
Claude's nuts. Asking me to protect the bridge. That's so much responsibility. But the guy's so helpless, I feel sorry for him. So, I'll do what I can to protect him. Guess I have no choice. Never let your guard down.
Man, how come she doesn't get that outfit for 3 hopes? It's like the one outfit that's better in this game.
See, I actually like her 3 hopes outfit better, but I like her 3 houses hairstyle better. Oh shit, she got hit with a venom edge.
Oh, jeez. And again. Excuse me, did you just not feel like... Are these guys not set to be aggro? I think those guys might just be set to not, like, try to kill you. Oh, God, Hilda, you're gonna be in some real problems here. Hey, look! More reinforcements from there.
The subjugation of Deirdre is complete. We will be joining the main army now. They're showing up one after another. Nothing for it but to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
It's no good. We're surrounded. But I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
Those guys must have spawned in.
Hilda. Okay.
Bonk!
Can't afford to slack off.
Hilda's a badass.
I do very much like her hairstyle. Oh,
nice.
okay. This is less of a problem than I thought it was.
It's still a problem.
It is still a problem, but at least Claude has a Healy lad back there to, like, keep her not dead. You know? So I'll take that as a consolation prize. Hey, that guy that spawned in, you didn't happen to be like a mage? No? Good. Forward to do. Forward.
That was Dimitri. I mean, he can also handle it.
Anyway, like I was saying, forward to do. Forward. You're not actually carrying anything, so that's cool. Hey, how much can we do to you? 16... I mean, it's more likely than not that she's going to crit.
Yeah, and she's got 2 chances.
Like, her chance of crit here is about 75%.
Yeah.
Probably closer to like 73 or 74 when you factor in the 4% miss chance and the 2 extra % chance of crit, but... I believe in you, Ingrid. There we go.
She really just wants that shield.
I don't blame her. I would also want that shield if I were named Ingrid. Thank you.
You can put her in the bush.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything
That's
for her,
true.
though. Like, that's the thing, right? Is I think... She didn't take any damage. I think I'm just gonna move her over here and see if I can bait both of those guys into trying to attack her. Ingrid, we're gonna trust you got that and just leave you by yourself, if that's okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, hey, rusty sword.
Ingrid, mine.
It always was, honey. It always was. You know what? Rally flame. Why not?
Forward, flame, forward.
Hey, Macarena. Okay. So we can... Wow. I'm surprised that you can't kill that guy unless you crit.
Or
trigger,
trigger your crest.
Given that he's in heavy armor. Not for sure that would be an easy kill. If she crits there, she kills. I'm gonna give her the chance. Crest, and then crit? No? Why is your crest so fucking terrible, Bernie? Well, Child can easily delete that man with absolutely no challenge.
Yeah.
Goodbye!
I'm kind of sad she didn't get an unnecessary crit.
You lost that one.
I mean, ideally, we'd like for Violet to get MVP, but... Plane! If I move you up there, is that mage the only thing that can get to you? It sure looks like it. I'm okay with putting you in the mage's range, to be honest.
I'd still have her help clear the people on, oh my god, why can't I? Judith.
Judith, yeah. So Judith acts after the enemies, right?
Yeah. Can we not?
Goddamn fucking rescue! Either we can't rescue her, or it's one range too short again. Even after we boosted its range. I swear to God. Fine, delete that man from existence, please.
I cannot lose.
I think you'll find you can. I think you'll find you are, in fact, capable of losing, but... Just Mercy and Byleth? It is just Mercy and Byleth. Mercy, forwards. You would. Hey, can you... You can't physic from here either. That is highly unfortunate. Okay. Let's get some free experience if you would. Thanks. Byleth, I'm gonna need you to, like, step and, like, help out here some, probably. Dimitri and them have got that situation under control. Just delete that page. Thanks.
All is going to plan.
Okay. I can turn off the marking on these
The bow
archers
buddies,
now.
yep. I mean, technically she doesn't have it equipped yet.
Yeah, but she's also nowhere near them, so I'm not worried about it. By the time she does get anywhere near them, she won't have that problem anymore. Okay. Oh, look at that. That makes this a much cleaner map.
Yep.
Alright, sweet. Turn end. Come at me, Scrub Lord! Crit? Aw, man. Dedue! I thought for sure you'd get the crit there, bud.
He doesn't want to show off.
Ow! Please do not hit. Thank you.
I'll end this quickly.
There we go.
Good girl.
That's been good for you. Dead. What? Not dead. I mean, now you're dead, but like...
Right.
Axe of Zoltan. Wait, the Axe of Zoltan has anti-armor properties in this game?
So, I wonder if you put the prayer ring in or in the convoy, if it would auto-equip the Aurora shield.
Yeah.
Because that just makes good sense to me.
Uh-oh. Well, bye, Alliance soldier. That was unfortunate for you.
We really need to get someone with physics close enough.
Yeah,
to
I'm
help.
working on it.
He'll be here alive.
Don't get used to this. You're too kind.
I am working on that thing, Willow. It's part of the plan, I assure you. Alright, to do... How many...
Let Dimitri kill the guy in front of Dedue first, then move Dedue.
Like, you just have Dedue kill the guy in front of Dedue.
But Dedue has more movement range than Dimitri does.
Yeah.
So Dedue will be able to advance further.
He'll already be able to do that. He has Kanto.
I mean, granted, but it just...
This does not affect his movement range at all. With literally 0%. And he is our lowest level unit. He needs the experience more than everybody else. Oh, sweet. Even just the Iron Axe is enough to bop this man. Goodbye.
Had to be done.
See, now look at that. He can just wander his way right over to these two. And wait right there.
This situation is dire.
She did not auto-equip it.
Well, that was silly of her.
Excuse me, sir? You're on a horse. That was a foolish idea.
I can do no less.
MVP Ingrid.
Ingrid the tryhard. What a surprise.
Shocker.
Yes, surprising no one, Ingrid entered tryhard mode again.
You know what? Ingrid, go that way. Time to send you to go help Hilda.
Can we have Ingrid use a vulnerary on her next turn if she can't get all
She's
the
got
way
the
up
Spear of
there?
Assholes. She'll be fine.
Ingrid 100% maximum no chill.
True story. Oh. Hey, you!
Ouch. Rip.
I won't stop here.
Dimitri just casually chucking lances at people again.
With this strength, I can protect them all.
Very impressive.
Thank you, Dedue.
I do think it's interesting that he was talking about how with his strength he can protect people and didn't actually gain a point in strength.
He did not actually hit a point in strength. Hey, can I, like, actually use a bow? I can, but it's not gonna... Because you're not at your S plus in bows yet,
Correct.
right?
Still here.
Thank you. That was a big help. I'll go and cover our leader.
Will you, though, Judith?
I don't think you realize that that's not a thing that Flame's gonna let happen, my dear.
I'm not sure you're aware of how this works, Judith, because...
We have a Flame.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, but,
You really only get to progress on the map when we say you can.
I won't falter.
Because if Flame runs out of rescue,
Just like
Lysithea has warp.
Oh, Annie, dear. You want to just rally Flame for me? Thanks. Dorothea?
Should be able to physic Judith.
Or dance Ash.
Thanks so much.
Hey, time to bully that guy.
I'm still here.
I'm not sure if Ash's crit rate is just that high or if the game is for some reason applying his bow crit plus 10 to the Viscam.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Sending Byleth over to go assist.
Yeet! Damn!
I'm not there yet.
I'll take it.
I assume this is a put Nosferatu on Byleth type stitch,
Oh,
though.
yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
Child's play. I feel my strength building.
I'll take it. Strength magic is fine.
And your strength is, in fact, building.
Haven't withered away just yet.
No, in fact, you got more swole.
And faster, too.
So we got Byleth and Mercy. Mercy! Could you be a deer and just physic Hilda for me?
Just as a precaution.
Yeah, just you know, just in case. Byleth? Oh boy. How fucking ballsy do we want to be? Like, we'd put her right here and draw the ire of, like, everyone.
Maybe kill the archer.
This
first?
archer, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do it from standing next to them, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, but the archer's going to be the biggest problem over there. In terms of the inability to hit back once it's their turn to move. I'll Alternatively, we take down someone we can kill.
Yeah, see, that's more like if we have a killing blow to land on somebody, I think we do that, and we should on this armored guy. Like, if no one else, we should be able to kill that armored guy with no consequence. Or that guy. That guy has a tomahawk, which is scary for Hilda. And even if he hits us, we will heal most of it back on the second one.
And we could heal all of it if the Crest of Flames triggers.
Alternatively, the game is predicting he attacks us anyways.
Yeah.
So, we just stick Byleth here.
But the game's lied to us before.
The game has lied to us before, but we have time travel. So I'm just gonna delete this man. Barring my 1% miss chance.
Another victory.
Alright.
You got this, Byleth. Maybe, probably. We'll see.
Clever. I can't believe they pushed through to here. Nothing is more foolish than dying in vain. Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader.
Arundel, could you not? I don't mind if your people move, but I'm gonna be really fucking irritated if you decide to move. Okay? So congratulations, you did nothing to me. Like, effectively. God damn it, Arundel! You're only hastening your own demise, sir. Ow.
Somebody on our team has silence, don't they?
No. Ow.
Oh, it's Marianne that has it.
Bye.
It was a team effort.
I love that the game predicted they'd all attack by one, and they're still definitely focused on Hilda.
Don't get used to this.
I mean, we knew that was a possibility.
Thanks.
Besides, she's doing fine. It'll be fine. Although with Arundel deciding to be a jackass, I think we just kind of have to end the map.
Ready when you are.
Well, we can delay ending the map for at least one more round. He can't get to anybody we care about on this turn.
That's true. Assuming that he doesn't, you know, do something incredibly rude and disobey the rules.
So we use this turn to sweep as much of his army as we can, and then...
Right, it doesn't show the crit animation when you're in a combat art. We did know that. That's unfortunate. That would kill if it crits. That would also kill if it crits. And it would be more likely to crit. But...
Son, we're disappointed. He's not used to having cereal stapled to him.
Yeah, cereal's slowing him down. Delete that soldier.
It had to be done.
Still in it.
She's setting a bad example for Serial. Shamir already has enough trouble teaching him about archery. You don't need to add more problems on top of that. Okay. What can we get safely here? Oh cool, you could do some critical, possibly critical chip damage to, critical 0 chip damage to Arendelle.
She can double that guy, the guy in the heavy armor, and she has a decent chance of killing if she crits.
Or if she triggers her crest. Or if she triggers her crest, or...
And naturally,
or she could just do neither of those things, as is expected of Bernie, to be honest. Oh, Bernie. Mercy! I'ma really need you
to physic Hilda.
Physic Hilda, please.
Ooh, nice.
She's not having a good time.
Why not move Byleth to be in the space in front of Hilda? Because then that limits one more place people can direct melee her from.
Because that was where she was getting attacked by more people last turn. Is why. And also there were enemies standing there last turn.
No, I mean this turn.
Oh, well, I hadn't... I could just kill Arendelle.
Yeah, but there's no point in doing
No,
that
there's
right
not.
now when we can... Besides, can't she attack the guy behind the house without having to use the Viscum?
Possibly, but from where I've got her stood, she's in danger of this archer man up here that she cannot hit. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, she can't hit anybody except with the Viscum. See how everything's grayed out? But she needs the Viscum to hit anyone.
I mean, then we might as well take out the archers. The archers are going to be bigger problems.
No time to slow down.
That leaves Byleth and Flane.
Flane can take down the other archer. I mean, guy behind the house is also an archer, but...
I cannot lose.
Okay, Byleth, if you swing over here and
talk to Hilda?
Professor, it's been too long. I was hoping you'd show up. Seeing you puts a spring in my step. Come on, time to give him the Hilda treatment.
support points for some reason.
Oh, because this is, if you'd recruited her pre-time skip, this is how you have to recruit her back.
Really like for you to not continue being alive. but the chances of that happening are very low. Been too long, Hilda. We saw each other a month ago. Oh right, that time when you shot me in the arm with one of those railgun things. How could I forget? That time when you killed Raphael. Dimitri told me I had to.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Be the badass we all know you to be, Hilda.
Can't afford to slack off.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna come back and say that, Zed. Yeah, that's not the case at all. Hilda was right there from the start of the time skip.
Pathetic. Ineffective.
Oh. Could you stop?
Yeah, like, we're working really hard to try and keep her from dying.
As our penance for Raphael? Okay, Arundel dies this turn.
Yep.
Like, this is not a question. Arundel dies this turn. Okay, Judith.
Hilda.
Okay, good. She just used a vulnerary.
You're too
I was about to say, Hilda, please don't be an idiot and attack
Please don't do
somebody.
anything stupid. I know this might be a tough concept for you, but don't be an idiot.
Have to go deal with the archer.
Gonna. Not like that, though.
There we may...
Probably not.
Is this a combat art situation?
Might be a combat art situation. What gives us the best hit chance? Nothing! Gives us the... Armored Strike? Armored Strike will do. Chabonk!
Good boy.
A threat eliminated.
That's our guy.
Come on, strength and defense.
I wield this
strength
power
HP defense. Good job.
Strength HP defense. Just what you want to see. Wait, did her fancy axe? I don't think her fancy axe broke. Oh, it did. She broke Freikugel. No wonder. Ingrid!
Ingrid, kill the archer.
Just Seth in the background watching Ingrid dismantle people with his lance. Like, that's mine, damn it!
No, it's not. It's Ingrid's.
Speed?
I must continue.
Speed
my
is good.
training.
You like speed?
I'm impressed.
Speedy Peg Knight. Bernie,
You should be able to take down the guy above Arundel.
she actually has a genuine chance at killing Arundel. She's an honest-to-God chance of actually killing Arundel herself. She would have done it, too.
Pretty good, huh? Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Okay. I mean, strength is fine. Oh, Ash can actually hit Arundel with a Viscum. For damage. Like, honest to God damage.
Does Arendelle get the same death treatment that we give to everyone else that's close to Edelgard? Does he also get smacked in the face with baloney for his untimely demise?
That entirely depends on whether or not we can engineer
I'm getting
that.
closer to my goals.
Oh yeah, Dimitri, would you mind?
You're gonna make him kill a guy on a horse?
Look, it's an unfortunate reality. He made us come over here to help Claude. He picked this life.
Let's see you dodge this.
Ooh.
And he's clearly not that upset about it.
Another face to haunt me.
Look, he even got a heart. He was like, yay, horse murder. Danny! Okay, you can delete that man, you can delete that man. You could delete Arendelle. Okay, go ahead and delete that guy for me.
What's next?
And he also had Marianne with him, who also would hate to see it happen as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Dorothea.
Yeah, given how much Marianne is kind of known in the franchise for her affection for Dorte, like,
okay,
if she doesn't crit,
if she
we're
doesn't
setting up a baloney
crit,
kill.
it's a baloney kill probably. How much do we trust her to not crit?
I mean, it's only a 3% chance.
It's not though. It's 3% times 1.03.
It's still.
So it's strictly
low.
speaking higher than a 3%.
I still think we have some of the others take down some of the other targets while
Well,
we
there's
can.
only one other target left.
No, there's two. There's one on the blue space up above.
No, that
the
guy
two.
died.
No, there's.
Yeah, that's the only guy.
No, there's the red guy to the left of the tent. Go left. To the left of there's that guy, and then there's the guy on the blue square.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, Mercy, just out of curiosity. Yeah, I kind of figured.
I assume Lysithea can also super
We
murder.
already know that, because we saw that last turn when Lysithea could have already killed him. Like, that's the thing we are well aware of. Hey! Do you want to Nosferatu that man to death just for fun? I recognize that horse. That horse bullied. That horse bullied. Insert mouse name here. That horse bullied Milkshake. That horse was mean to Milkshake at the Horse Academy when they were growing up. Like, Dimitri, we've never met that horse before. Shut up, I need to cope!
Or Marianne thought it was mean to Dorte, and Dimitri killed it to spare Marianne's feelings.
Alright, Arendelle. You're it. You're all that's left, buddy. You're the only enemy. Hey, maybe you should finish off the rest of those troops first. There's only the two of them left. JPEG, you're being stupid. There's clearly only one other person here. Shut up.
Look, Violet's not so great with numbers.
Okay, Flame can just straight up murder that guy as well. Violet, just out of curiosity, like, how much damage do you even baloney this guy for? Quite a lot, actually.
A surprising amount, considering.
I mean, he could crit.
Yeah, but we have time travel.
Like, crit
that we've
is
not had to
certainly
use
a
yet.
possibility. Now, having said that, the only way we set up a baloney kill...
Good meteor.
Nope, that's not gonna help.
No.
That will not be good enough. Has to be the Viscum.
Nothing bites so hard as a cornered rat, eh?
Good.
No crit. Awesome.
Point blank baloney.
Hey, Arendelle.
Tell your niece.
I've got a message for Edelgard.
Your very presence has foiled our plans yet again.
How do you feel about deli meats? I'm not sure I understand. Ow! What the fuck? Take this!
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, deli meats, though.
Do our hopes end here?
I had a feeling he wasn't gonna actually die.
Of course not. Just like Hubert, and Edelgard, and Hubert again, and Hubert again.
And Hubert again.
Like, how many times have we killed Hubert now?
Uncle, I need to know. The incident 9 years ago. You were involved, weren't you?
But he's not your uncle, is he? Oh, well, I guess if he was Anselma's brother,
Yeah.
then that would make him Dimitri's step-uncle, I guess.
Yeah.
You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the dark.
Fuck you, man!
Did you miss the entire first half of the second act of the game?
Space rocks do nothing for damage. Hey, Arendelle, how do you feel about deli meat? What a strange question. Deli meat has been illegal in the Empire for years, so I don't think I can... Let's find out, then! What? Ah! Let me show you why!
You and Edelgard, do your best to kill each other. You are family, after all.
Technically
There it is.
true.
The light.
You're not gonna die. Don't be dramatic. I don't believe for a second that you're gonna die here, Arendelle. Not unless history is taking a very different path in this game than it does in Three Hopes. Which, I mean, it is, but like... Oh! Violet did it!
Yeah.
You did the thing, but you have protected Hilda and Judith. Not Alliance soldier, though. He died.
Yeah. Poor Alliance Archer.
Oh, we got some stat drugs. Cool. Thanks.
Zed says he's dead.
Who's dead?
Thank you
Arendelle.
so much.
I refuse to believe that.
He's dead.
I
There goes our
don't
chance to gain
believe
more
you!
information.
I do not for a second believe you!
And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting...
Is Talus just not in this route? Is there no Talus here?
No, he is.
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
Love you, Claude.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you're safe.
I know you and I talk about this pretty much every
haven't
time
seen you
Claude
since
comes
the
up,
nightmare
but
that
Claude
was
was
Gromit.
actually my favorite lord in my Three Hopes playthroughs. But I think he's just mechanically the least interesting in Three Hopes, or in Three Houses.
He was your
my
favorite one in Three Hopes, but
Sorry.
you thought he was the
He's-
least interesting
He's
in
my
Three
favorite
Hopes.
one in Three Houses, but he's the least interesting of the three in Three Hopes, I think.
Yeah. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. When you ordered Raphael killed! Yeah, sorry about that.
She really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
Look, Claude, I told them I wanted to go murder Edelgard, and everyone else was like, no, we need to go help Claude. So, congratulations. Can I go kill Edelgard now?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
You know, this wasn't actually a pincer attack either, because they weren't attacking. This was more just they were standing there getting beaten up, and we did everything.
To be fair, all Claude had left was Hilda and Judith.
And a
We
lion
killed
soldier and that
everyone
mage.
else. We'd either recruited or murdered everyone else.
I was gonna ask where Ignatz was, but then I remembered he's back at base.
Yeah.
Of course.
I wonder if a lion soldier was supposed to be Ignatz. Like the
Probably.
archer that was standing behind Hilda.
I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid.
Long time, Claude. Good to see you again. How's your arm? Fine. No thanks to the professor here. Hey, that wasn't my fault! You protected Hilda and Judith. Claude, who cares about that guy? Fuck him.
Well, no, the reason why they called that out as special was the map would have failed if Claude had died. Judith and Hilda could have died without it failing the map.
Ignatz is back at base sulking because Zenith got into his grill earlier about his wanting to date Flane. No, Ignatz was not in the second battle of the Eagle and Lion. We didn't let him on the field.
Correct.
That's incorrect. He was not there. How insightful. You correctly predicted a formerly crazy man.
You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks.
Boy, have you.
After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital.
I was like, I'm sure they're gonna get it, it's fine.
If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that, but it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
I do
Crossed too
love
many dangerous
Claude.
bridges for my liking.
I know. But that ends today.
Well,
What
you're
do you
just
mean?
gonna die? Is
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
Oh, you're not just gonna hand us your fancy bow, are you? That would be nice. No?
Wait,
The legendary
what?
bow Phalot.
Wait.
Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan? Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Roundtable Conference.
That seems
You can stop
highly
looking at me like I'm
unlikely.
crazy.
No, like, having spent as much time with them in Three Hopes as I did, I find that highly unlikely, Claude. Like, half of them would just as soon turn around and hand the Alliance over to the Empire, but not to the fucking Kingdom.
All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance.
How did Lysithea and Lawrence's parents agree to this? Okay, well, you gonna join us then, loser?
No.
Hold your horses there, Teach. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have
Oh,
to do.
You're going back
I
to
see. You're
Elmira.
going back to Elmira to go kill
To go kill your brother.
To go kill your asshole brother and take the throne over there. Gotcha.
That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after.
Going to Elmira, killing your asshole brother, and being king.
You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat.
You are giving him your bow, right? Of course he isn't. Don't be stupid. Here, you can have my fancy bow. Violet received found not. You were saying, JPEG?
Well, what's crazy is he's the only unit in the game with the Crest of Regan, so he's actually the only one that can use it properly.
Time to hand it to Bernie.
Bernie can use it because she has a crest,
Both
yes.
the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives.
Time to go get a Regan Crest Stone from the... Oh, wait.
Well, New Game Plus you can.
It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops. I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital. It doesn't
Surprising
sound like they
no
intend
one.
to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me.
Because I'll be invading Fodlan to, like, take over as the Elmirans. So, you know, maybe don't kill me too hard, thanks.
No, Claude still wants peace for the continent in this game. What's kind of interesting is if you play the Golden Deer route at the end of the game, he basically turns over.
Are you finally gonna tell us the damn truth?
You fucking say, Claude! This is in the Imperial capital, huh? Zenith, you suck at this!
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
Oh, have we not talked about this already? I could swear we talked about this already.
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
Ah, I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married.
Lady Patricia was actually Lady Anselma.
And kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me.
And manipulated the fuck out of you and gave you Stockholm Syndrome.
Yep.
But she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's
really.
accurate, Dimitri. I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. It was just an convenient excuse to disappear.
Hang on. I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, the only family you have left, isn't she?
She lost her life in Dusker years ago. Did she, though? So far, that's very unclear, Dimitri. Yeah,
To find
basically.
out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait, you two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy.
Yeah, about that. That's also inaccurate.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever. But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
Yeah, about
I'm
that.
afraid that's not the case. Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
I gave her a dagger.
I remember now. She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you gave a dagger to. So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait.
Sylvain is such a good
This
character.
is important for us to hear.
Like,
Yeah, post-time skip exclusively. Pre-time skip Sylvain is just kind of a douche nuggle.
well,
Like, for sure. Like, dude is just kind of a jackass.
but when you really think about like why he behaves the way he does,
It
before
doesn't
the time
matter.
skip-
He's kind of a dick. Like, post-time skip Sylvain is a bro, not gonna lie. But, like, pre-time skip Sylvain, fuck that guy.
She may be a hated enemy now.
On the other
but the
hand, though,
Emperor is
just
your
straight
old
up fuck
friend and his
Felix.
stepsister.
I don't like him at all. I never have.
Post-time skip Felix isn't too bad in Three Hopes.
I don't like him.
Can
I
you
think he's
bring yourself to kill her?
conceited and
I will
snobbish
kill
and
her.
just generally
if I
an
must.
asshole.
But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen,
That
Dimitri.
said, I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
Your Highness, I think you should meet with the Emperor and at least try to talk to her. If there's any hope of ending this war without more bloodshed, we have to try. Besides, killing your own family, I'm sorry, but it's not right.
I think so too. And you are right that we should at least try.
Killing your own family, it's not right, says the man who filled his own, adopted father with like 1,000 arrows.
I see. So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy.
Oh, hey, we're at Hewhart.
Pretty word.
Is he giving
but
the
I'm
report
afraid
about
we
how much
can't
deli
rest
meat's been
until
used in
the joy
combat lately?
outweighs the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once.
Ugh, I really, really detest your outfit post time skip in this game, Edelgard. You're.
It's not great in.
Yes,
Three
it.
Hopes
Her
either,
Three
as
Hopes
far
one
as
is
I'm concerned.
great. It's like really good.
I don't like her hair. In
Her
Hopes.
hair is great. What's wrong with her hair?
I much prefer the doofy horns.
No, God no.
Dimitri, who took back Ferdiad. Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance.
And then fucked off to Elmira.
She doesn't know that.
And that professor, who was successfully mobilizing the Knights of Ceres.
What? I'm doing no such thing.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
I don't mobilize any Knights of Ceres. What the fuck are you talking about? I've benched all of them.
Maybe she's considering flaying a Knight of Ceres.
Pull back our forces.
It wouldn't necessarily be inaccurate.
In the east, too.
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
Didn't we just retake Aryan Road? How could you pull your forces back to Aryan Road? We just took it back! Have you not found out about that? Did Hubert not tell you about what happened at Aryan Road? Oh, Edelgard. You poor thing. She thinks she still has Aryan Road.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time.
Oh, good.
In the meantime, I will...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Edelgard for sure would be sad if he was doing all that shit, not us.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so,
oh good, the
I
Death
must
Knight.
walk
Definitely not like we haven't dealt with him like 3 times already.
Yeah, right?
Or, definitely not like...
I mean, Flame can just evaporate him as a matter of course these days, like...
But Lysithea can just
yeah, that's what I
disintegrate
meant,
him.
sorry, yeah. Lysithea could just evaporate him as a matter of course. Like Dark Spikes, and you're dead.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress.
Moon. The Impregnable Fortress Moon.
I mean,
When
it
Claude
doesn't
steps
sound any
down
more
as its
ridiculous
leader,
than any
the
of their
Leicester
other moon
Alliance
cycles.
disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite under Dimitri's rule.
I guess that means that
Riding this
Mirrodin is
momentum,
ours now.
the Kingdom army prepares to march south for a decisive battle against Imperial forces.
Although technically half the Great Bridge of Myrden is in Empire territory.
Not for long. Chapter Moon, Azure Moon, the Impregnable Moon Fortress on the moon. Moon face.
I started rewatching that the other day.
Did you? It's so
Yeah.
good. I love Buso Rankin.
I'm rewatching it entirely for Papillon.
Papillon!
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
Will we though? I'm pretty sure there's still like 3 more chapters, including this one, Dimitri. Like, I'm pretty sure this ain't our decisive battle with the Empire.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this. That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor.
No shit,
If we're going
Zeta.
to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Next we kill the Death Knight, Hubert, and Edelgard in that order.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Yeah, I've heard this whole spiel before.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
I mean, you say that like they've had some crazy number of deli meat related deaths.
Oh no, should we try to avoid it? Are you gonna tell me I can't kill Edelgard again? Because I swear to God I will deli meat all of you!
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on.
Finally!
Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times.
Ah yes, the Great Memorial Bridge of Von Eyre. Which, again, by the way, not at all pronounced how you would think it would be, because it's not Von Aegir.
That's true.
It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
You say that like it's a problem.
Yeah, I'd like to remind you we have a child to throw at him.
Death Knight, Lysithea, Dark Spikes, thank you. Oh, look at all these people doing, like, exploration just because it's the first Sunday of the month. I'm not sure that's actually necessary. Oh. Wait, but that's like... Oh! Okay, so...
I mean, honestly, though, we don't need to. Like, the units that we'd want to get the magic increase, if we seminar'd, would probably benefit more, and we've still got enough units to actually take through instruction.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly think it's seminar with Lysithea.
I'm not sure it's Seminar with Lysithea. I think it's Seminar with Mercy.
So that Lysithea gets the bonus?
Yeah, because, like, Mercy is already at 3. And Lysithea is only at 1. If she teaches, she's gonna stay at 1, because she doesn't gain it for being the teacher. Ooh, hold on. Okay, find it. Sports, Dimitri, and okay.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back.
Yeah, that's how scars work. They don't exactly go away.
No, I had laser surgery. They've been dealt with, clearly. Yeah, I know the Death Knight's backstory from Three Hopes, yes. Oh yeah. Also, what did Hilda do? That's a good point, Bio. Claude's fucked off to Elmira. What the hell did Hilda do? Did she go to Elmira? Why didn't she join us?
Honestly, she's probably busy trying to calm down Holst, who's probably like, I can't imagine Holst was super pleased about the dissolution of...
Well, apparently the entire round table agreed to it, and he's basically the person in charge of, you know, their house's round table, you know, discussions, so he must have been on board with it.
It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Though they are still deep, these are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. And besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
You say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living, but I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
That and the ghosts of Glenn and my father and...
You for a while.
You for a while when I thought you were dead.
The professor, before I realized that she'd just been at the bottom of a ravine for 5 years.
It did feel like a good point for them to just hand you the rest of the piss deer, right?
My stepmother.
On our way to kill another member of the fake classes. Right. Sure.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Dusker blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Dusker and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Oh, look at the blush.
Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I still haven't been able to repay the debt I owe you, Your Highness. Do you have any idea of the literal dozens of times you saved my life? Just chill out with that already. Yeah, I mean, Three Hopes goes into it, like, quite a bit. And they're not, like, exactly the most subtle thing in the world about it. Like, you can put it together from some of the dialogue that, like, Yaritza had earlier on in the game, and Mercedes talking about stuff. Like, it's not, like, out of the realm of possibility. You just work it out.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
So just be his fucking friend. It's not that hard.
Even when I was a 4-year-old child and hadn't met you yet, I said, I want to be this guy named Dimitri's friend. And my parents said, who's Dimitri? And I went, I don't know.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
By the way, they in a support conversation between Shamir and I think it was Happy in Three Hopes, they just casually dropped like Abyss lore that I don't know if ever actually got like addressed in Cindered Shadows. Because she's just like, hey, did you maybe find like a weird pagan altar down there or whatever? Yeah, that's a god from Dagda. Like, okay, thanks. Also, Shamir just kind of hung out there for a while, apparently.
I mean, does that really surprise you?
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night.
I couldn't, because if I called upon you, then I wouldn't be walking alone. Which would mean that my need to call upon you would be null, and therefore I wouldn't have to. But then I'd be walking alone. You've just created a paradox to do.
And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going, and whom you are meeting.
So I
Dedu's a stalker!
Dedu just became Sedith.
Dedu is such a stalker.
I need to verify everyone you're speaking with.
And I knew I was going to be your friend before we even met. Therefore, I've literally been stalking you your entire life. Like, that's super creepy to do.
To be your friend is all I've ever wanted, Your Highness. So have you actually just been ignoring me every time I said you were my friend then to do? I just felt like being dramatic. Who really has been taking the wrong lessons from Byleth.
I suppose I can live with that.
Oh, Dimitri and...
Marianne?
No,
Mercy.
Mercedes. Apparently.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
I hate your fucking post-time skip design here, Mercedes.
I quite like the mom look.
No!
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It's funny because I actually really like her portrait there. But the model I don't care for.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore.
To be fair, we've seen that Dimitri without someone around him at all times really doesn't do very well for himself. Yeah, that's true. He kind of becomes a brooding angst machine. Pagan altar is in the DLC, and there's a pagan worshiper who's always around it and is fair-skinned, so she's not Dusk or Elmira, and so process of elimination. Okay, but they don't actually state it, though, right? Like, I know the pagan altar is in the DLC. Like, that I'm aware of. Because there's apparently a thing that you can do with it, where, like, if you get, like, if you have, like, 60,000 renown, you can go and buy, like, 88 of the special class change seals for the, you know, for the, like, DLC classes, but for some reason, instead of costing you the 66,000 round, it's supposed to, it only costs you, like, 480 some odd, and then you can go take those and sell those up in Garreg Mach for, like, 8,800 money, and then go buy 88 seeds that you can then trade back in at the Pagan Altar for, like, 800 renown, so you end up doubling your renown constantly. Like, I know that that's a thing, which is apparently really stupid, so I knew about the Pagan Altar, but I hadn't seen anything referencing, like, the lore of what the actual thing behind it was, so...
We've lost so many in this war. Too many to count.
It sounds like they don't actually directly confirm it there either. Which, I mean, it could have been Brigid, right? Or, I mean, we're ruling out Dusker and Elmira, but it could have been Brigid, it could have been...
Dagda.
Well, it is
Dagda.
Dagda.
It is Dagda, but...
I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting about that has been mentioned. Sreng?
Yeah.
I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me?
But it's not from
No,
Dusker, it's from
not at all.
Dagda.
I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces.
They're not that much darker, Bridget. Like, I mean, somewhat, but like...
The people who have died, who I have killed, I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
I mean, from what I remember of the Sreng people you run into in, like, Three Hopes, they're pasty as fuck.
They are, that's true.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget.
Yeah, see, sheet like Shamir, I'd be thinking possibly Sreng as well, because, like I said, pasty as fuck.
You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it.
Like, Ferdiad may be in the north, but Sreng is in, like, the northern north. It's like super north.
Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died?
If someone had said those words to you 5 years ago, Dimitri, you would have been like, fuck you, angst.
Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king.
He's
I want to
already
be your friend.
king.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Also, I already told Dedu I'd be his friend, and I don't think you can have multiple friends. I'm not sure that's how that works.
Dimitri doesn't understand
I
friendship.
can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes.
But I already told Dedu that...
I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's
No,
spend
shut
all
up.
our
He's
time
marrying
together.
Marianne. We've
Just the two of
literally been pairing him with his waifu for ages now.
They've bonded over the horse murders. Except they're still not at an A, but, you know, other than that...
Working on it.
It'll get there, probably. Okay, so... There's, like, nothing actually happening at the monastery that really needs us to be there today.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna say we seminar it out. I know 94% of people are like, let's go explore, but fuck you, 94% of people, you're wrong.
Yep.
We're gonna do the monastery on the 12th. That's not a question, and then we'll
Probably seminar again at the end of the month.
We'll probably be at the monastery both the 12th and the 18th, or 19th, probably. And then we'll be seminaring again on the 26th, but... Yeah, let's just seminar it up. Mercy, you're in charge. Hey, look, we yeeted, we yeeted Anna out. We're like, no!
Yeah, but now Felix is coming.
What the fuck, Felix? Felix, the balls is wrong with you, man? Get out of here! Dorothea, can you do anything about this?
Nope, Felix
No, you
is
made
still
it actually worse. I mean, that's better, but the problem is then you don't have anything to... What about... Nope, that's also worse. Felix, why? Go away.
What about when Anna trains? Doesn't she also train swords and magic?
We don't... No,
Bow
she's
and
sword
magic.
and bow.
God damn it.
Yeah. Alright, Mercy. You're on deck. I guess Felix...
Screw you, Felix.
I guess Felix just decided to come to class today.
Oh, good. Felix has an E+.
Growth sustains me.
Felix, why the fuck are you here? Get out already. Maybe if I had something else to do, then I wouldn't have so much free time to waste on attending these seminars, Professor! Well, maybe if somebody had stolen all the goddamn MVP stuff at the beginning of the game. Big bag of dicks. Okay, Annie, you're up first. White Magic Ho!
Hey!
Abraxas!
Is this what success feels like?
Okay. Dorothea, you're on deck. Learn more of the black magics, por favor. Hey, there's the perfect.
I
4 greats and a perfect. Yeah, close enough. Circle back to you in a second. Alright, well, whatever, fine. Mercy, let's go. More on the black magic side, please. Praise. Lysithea.
Child.
Time for you to learn some more. Time for you to learn some more white magic. Alright. Flame. Time for you to learn more black magics. Praise. 3. Damn it.
She almost went full Ingrid.
I mean, Ingrid got 5 in a row. Which Flame didn't have a chance of doing there from the get-go, but, you know. Other than that. Oh, hey, Ash and Bernie, your stuff is full. So, time to train you in horsing! Well, Ash, anyways. Learn how to horse! Bernie!
Weird shit we shout at our students.
Bernie, please continue, Bo. Thank you. I would very much like for you to be at S+ already. Alright. Begin!
Let me ask you something.
Uh-huh. All this savagery day after day is depressing. Do you have any ideas for fun things I could do to feel better? Why don't you ask a girl out or something?
I see. That might work.
Winky face.
Just keep it exclusively outside of the classroom or I will punish you.
I mean, there is a lot of moon reference in this game.
I know, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think we can manage. Here's the result, Professor.
Your Felix ended up with Dimitri. That's a pairing that, ooh, is just toxic.
Hey, there's the A in white magic for
A plus
in
for
white magic for Lysithea. Hey Lysithea, you want to learn something cool?
The skill will serve me well in the future.
Oh hey, Lance crit plus 10 for Dimitri. Just what he needed was more crit chance.
I see.
Faith level 5.
Now to apply this knowledge.
Dexterity plus 4.
Age is but a number.
Wand arrow.
This'll help keep me alive.
Whatever. Bombardier.
Bombard.
You can't even use punching! You're a woman! If Three Hopes has taught me anything, it's that you're not allowed to punch. Unless you're in, like, literally the beginner class, in which case you're allowed to punch. Saint Sethlene Day is today.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pull up tea party stuff for Flame.
There's going to be a hymn recital in the cathedral. Okay. Let's go do choir practice, and then immediately go back and do choir practice.
It feels good to sing
Party.
nice
I
and
mean,
loud.
we're probably not gonna
Fill my
actually get to do
chest
the
up with
monastery
sound.
stuff till next week. It's 9:58.
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy after all.
It's Flame's birthday!
Imagine that! Flame's birthday's on St. Sethlene Day.
Yeah, that's a weird coincidence,
Really
isn't
strange.
it?
The sweet apple, crescent moon, or almond.
Sweet apple, crescent moon, or almond. You aren't even allowed to punch things. You're a woman. If Three Hopes taught me anything, is that women can't punch. Incredibly angry Rhea noises. She can't punch either! I don't know why, but she's not allowed to. Like, they gave her a special class and made it use sword. I'm like, why didn't you make her punch? So you said sweet apple, right?
Yes.
Crescent moon?
Yep.
Oh, we got a lot of that.
And almond.
Yeah, we got more crescent moon than, like, anything. Almost anything else. And it's also the highest, like, ranked one here, so, like... Alright, Flane!
I am pleased that you invited me.
Have some, like, actually pretty fucking good... Yeah, Three Hopes is wrong.
Oh, you can talk to Flane about both cats
You know
and
about my
cute
favorite
monks.
tea.
Hell yeah, let's go. I also brought you a bunch of cakes because...
Oh,
you know,
we're in that creepy tower again.
We are in the creepy tower again. We brought you cakes and tea, and some of the cakes might have even been made with delicious fishy oil. I'm just saying.
I am ever so grateful. Delicious.
Working hours for guards, mighty weapons, or things you find romantic.
Things you find romantic. That took me way too long to locate.
Kind of what I figured it was gonna be. It was just hovering. Exploring the monastery. Favorite sweets. First crushes.
Favorite sweets.
Yeah, I figured.
First crushes also would have worked.
I don't want to talk to Flane about liking boys. I just want to give her candy. Past laughs, dreamy nights, overcoming weaknesses.
Dreamy nights.
Kind of figured.
Past laughs also would have worked, but I wanted you to choose dreamy nights.
It was what I was already highlighting. I'm like, if I can't talk about cute monks or cats, then goddamn it, we're talking about dreamy nights.
You and I are of a rare breed. We should take care of each other.
Nod.
I don't want you talking about my breeding, Flane.
Right.
Zenith would be mad if he heard you talking about breeding.
Especially if we were playing as male Byleth.
I know that Byleth's room was in that haunted tower. Okay, hold on. It's only appropriate.
It is a different style from everyone's uniforms, but I do love the patterning on the hem.
Hold on, we just gotta creepily observe Flane and, like... What does banter do?
Today, are you feeling alright?
Is there a reason to do this? Joke! Banter! Joke again! No, stop sipping tea, I need to make a joke!
Delicious.
Banter! Banter! Joke! Nod! Okay, cool. Like, I remember the first time, I remember when we did this with her, I was like, what is any of this? How does this happen? What are you doing? Violet, just talk about cats already, damn it! No, why not? At this point I'm doing it because I know it annoys you, JPEG.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
I actually think, like, for Mal Byleth, Flane's probably one of my favorite choices for Mal Byleth. Even though it basically means you're gonna be dating a lolly forever. Well, married to a lolly forever.
I mean, please see my original playthrough of Awakening.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, time to explore the monastery. Oh. What? How?
How?
Oh, I guess it was St. Flame Day.
Oh, from choir practice.
Yeah. Huh. Well, we'll watch that in the monastery next week, I suppose. I am gonna just drop into there real quick to go do the traditional and typical,
checking for Viscoms.
Checking for Viscoms.
Let's see.
Yes, mate. Bench Doggo, you're still here. Excuse me, sir. I need to speak to Bench Doggo. Bench Doggo. God damn it, Bench Doggo! Why is Bench Doggo so difficult to talk to? Here, have some wild game. And then some chicken. Never
It's
mind.
full already.
Okay.
And the cats will let me feed them like 8 fish, and you're like, nah, I'm good. Okay. Traveler Circus? Chris.
Traveler Circus.
Traveler Archon. Silver Bug Plus. I don't care.
Dancer Flame.
Traveler Giggy. Aha! Thank you, Traveler Giggy. Gib. Into storage with you, Mr. Viscam. How about you, Traveler Quarantine? No, just what steel. Alright, so. These cats are naturally greedy bastards, which is part of why we love them. Fair. Fair. Alright, where's the save button? Save it. Next week, I mean, I'm probably gonna run around and, like, check for blue lights and do this, like, find the people minigame and shit in between. And go figure out what the, like, tournament is.
Was that Dancer Felix, by the way?
Yes. Yes, it is. Excuse me, I need to separate you two. Sadith will be upset. Oh god, I can run between you, but I can't stop there. Anyway, yeah, next week we'll do the talking to people thing. And eat food. Maybe I should just do the food and stuff.
Yeah,
off
I mean,
camera.
honestly, it's nothing they haven't seen us do 1,000 times
I might spend all the professor points and stuff off camera, and then just talk to everybody around the monastery, like, you know, so that we get all the dialogue and shit. And just cut out all of the other bits, because, like, we've seen it all before. I will leave the tournament, though, because the tournament's fun.
What is the tournament this month?
Fucking, I don't know.
I'll be able to check on the map.
Oh, should I?
I think.
Doesn't look like it. That would appear to be inaccurate information.
Can you pull up the calendar? Sword tournament! It's a sword tournament.
Where are you seeing?
Bottom of the map next to...
Oh. Sword tournament. Man, we don't have anybody that specializes in swords.
We have lots of units with decent sword abilities.
Yeah, but we don't have
vis-a-vis the
anyone that
Viscom.
specializes in swords. I guess we just let Dimitri go ham.
Dimitri or
Probably.
Jadu.
Yeah. Just stick in one of our walls of doom. So.
Jadu, we know we've literally never handed you a sword at all at any point in this game, but go compete in this sword tournament, please.
Yeah, right? But again, that's the next time thing, so. Until then.
We'll catch you guys later.